All right, what else we got here? Ship, you're still playing Yooka-Laylee, right?
I am, and the embargo is up on that now, so
Yeah. So I
can talk more about it.
I felt like you gave it a pretty positive preview last week.
Yeah, I did, and I stick by that. I think I know on Metacritic it has somewhere high 60s, somewhere around that. It was last time I checked, and I think if you go into it wanting to play a 90s, like straight out of the 90s style platformer, that you're going to get that. It's not as good as a Banjo-Kazooie game. I don't think it had the budget or the time to get to that point. But it scratches the itch. And I know like Emmeline just like loves to watch this game. So it's doing something right. And I think a lot of the reviewers maybe just might not have been the game for them, period, to begin with.
All right.
I think it does, like now that I'm further in the game, I think I'm on the last level, or the last world, I guess. It's a hub with lots of worlds off of it. And I will say that the first couple of levels are a little stronger than the later levels. It seems like they probably spent more time on the early stuff, as you would expect. And then the later stuff feels not as inventive. But I still think if people are looking for this game, that it's going to be good for them.
Right. If you thought you were interested in this game, then you'll probably like it.
Right. It's not a recommend for everyone. That's for sure.
Okay.
And I saw that there's a question here from @FinalContra asking if the camera was really as bad as reviewers are saying. He says he just played Banjo-Kazooie and he was able to work around that cam. I would say it's similar. Again, it's a 90s style camera.
So you do it manually.
Be a patch. They already said they're going to have a day one patch to fix the camera.
They did a patch on it the other day, and it's gotten a little bit better. I think some of the issues with the camera early were it was almost like a frame rate issue where it was spinning too quickly around. It was like spinning at a different rate than what you were moving the controller normally.
Got it.
And it wasn't bad then. It was just like a little bit off. It was like, this is not a modern camera. But I haven't had any like technical problems really with it though.
All
So
right. Yeah, no,
I think that's an achievement there.
I saw Jim Sterling's, tweet that it was a bad game, and I was like, oh, I thought
your good friend Jim Sterling.
What do you mean?
Your buddy, your pal. You guys like chatted up on the Twitter.
I mean, well, I just started following him recently, and then like he followed me back. I actually I sent him a copy. I sent him a copy of Dr. John Sarno's Mind Over Back Pain book because he says that he has back pain. And I felt like just knowing like the business that he's in, it seems highly likely that his back.
I enjoy his work. I'll be the first person to say it. I think what he does is very good.
He gave this game a 2 out of 10.
No, he did not like it.
he is the one negative review on Metacritic.
Yeah, that happens a lot with him. He uses the whole review scale. No
I have no problems with that. Currently, the Xbox version which is the version I've been playing. It's at a 73 on Metacritic. I think that's acceptable. That seems right.
No, I never. When I watch his videos, and I never get the impression that he says stuff just for like the shock value. I think he believes what he says, and he makes good points. And I don't agree with everything that he says 100%, but if I watch one of his videos, I usually agree with like a majority of it, and it's entertaining. So what's not to like about Jim Sterling?
Exactly.
But
there you go. Yeah. We all give Jim Sterling a 2 out of 10. I mean a 10 out of 10.
But I don't think he
What do I do now? Since he gave this a 2 out of 10, do I do kind of some kind of attack on him online?
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to. Yeah, I think that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Okay.
You organize your followers to go after him. That's what you're supposed to do. That's right out of the Hip Hop Gamer playbook. I was, I don't think he read the book I sent him, but I'm sure he's busy. I haven't heard any updates from that. But knowing his personality and that, people are constantly like writing like horrible comments about him, and he reads them. Like he's not one of these guys who puts up videos and then just ignores the comments because they're toxic. He reads them, and then he actually highlights the really horrible ones and will like pin them, up top. But I don't know. I feel like that's still going to stress you out a lot. And, when you're making your money in sort of like a, it's you're making money off YouTube. It can fluctuate a lot. You never know what could happen. It seems like
Nebulous?
There's a lot of stress.
Is that the word you want to use?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably not in my vocabulary, but it sounds like it could mean what I want to say. I feel like that could give you back pain. No question. Anyway, do you want to talk more about back pain?